Munich. Now, Bayern Munich were going through a bit of a hassle, okay? Nagelsmann wasn't quite working. They had lost half the games, or they had dropped points. They had only won 5 out of 10 games. And he comes with a skateboard. He has a relationship with the girl who's a former tabloid person. He's young. He never got the dressing room. All very valid reasons. Very, very, very valid ones. So Bayern said, we have to act now, because Tuchel was telling them, I want the job now. Not end of, they wanted to give him end of season. Like, I want the job now. I want it now. Signed your car. Either now or I lose it. Then they're thinking Real Madrid are funny. Juve are funny. Liverpool are funny. So they're thinking we might, Chelsea, they're like mapema ndio best. Chukua akachukua 37 games, 3 defeats. That's Nagelsmann. This season. Tuchel, 7 games, 3 defeats. So exactly what they wanted him to help them avoid is exactly what they have gotten. Out of the DFB Pokal, out of the Champions League, and then yesterday they met Mainz. Where I have shown you guys a tweet. Mainz tweeted, oops, I did it again. It is a game Mainz enjoy versus Bayern. They are like, kujeni hapa. Tatu, go home.
Then and only the second half, it was really interesting.
I mean, Ilona to highlight. In fact, I left it at 1-0.
Yeah, he left it at 1-2.
And then I flipped later on. I'm like, it's 3-1. I'm like, yo.
And I'm going back to last weekend against Hoffenheim. And Tuchel was looking like a really madman then. And he talked about just struggling to get the guys in and to them to buy in whatever he's trying to bring in at the club. And I decided just to look at the lineups, because we are used to Bayern Munich, and I guess even the fans have already been accustomed to it's a 4-2-3-1. Kimmich and Goretzka are going to play in the middle. Then I'm looking at yesterday's game. Alphonso Davies is playing in midfield.
You see that inverted thing? See that inverted thing again?
Yes. And he plays a back three, and he plays Stanisic. I don't know whether he's ever played a game for Bayern this season. And he decides to loop up Müller up front and Musiala to play as a wing back. I don't know whether he's just trying things around Bayern Munich right now. It's clearly not working, to be honest. And the environment, as we talked about last week, with the Mane thing and with the Sane thing, just looking bad. And it's really sad for a team that has won 9 consecutive Bundesliga titles to be looking this bad.
They just look terrible.
They look terrible. I think Tuchel is okay, but I think the timing was bad. Because you bringing in, when you're in the Champions League, you're facing City, it's a team that iko sawa, and you bringing in, and as a manager you try now to the players you have, you try now to bring in your system, and these players are used to playing differently. Now you're trying to tweak things, and you're going to face a team like City. So I think the timing was very terrible. They are missing a striker. They don't have a striker. They create chances.
They've got Choupo-Moting though.
Come on. We are talking world class. We're talking very good strikers.
Very
not
good striker. Who can give you 30
what Choupo-Moting has is an incredibly good agent. His agent is excellent.
Very lucky.
His agent is fantastic. Yeah.
But anytime they call him, he does score the goals for them.
Chep, continue.
Yes. So what I was saying, they miss somebody who converts those chances into goals, and that is something else that they are missing. I think Sane Pia, I don't know. I really miss Man City's Sane.
Sane ameenda tu hivyo.
Yake imeisha. He was bad.
But he used to terrorize people on that wing.
There's no player I used to fear like KDB and Sane. Sane was bad.
They and then Upamecano. Upamecano is just a big guy who runs.
Upamecano is bad.
Very hard.
Have you changed your opinion right now?
I've never been a fan.
I'm glad
been a fan of Upamecano. I think he's just big and he runs.
I'm glad
he's very quick.
I'm glad we got Konate.
Yeah,
because it was between Konate and him. I'm glad Liverpool was him.
I agree. I've never seen it. Even when he was was he at Leipzig?
Yes, Leipzig. Yes.
Never ever saw it. I just feel like he's a big guy who's very quick.
Oh yeah, he's got an error in him.
But the football brain of a centre back, he don't have it.
Yes.
He doesn't have it as
I was not surprised when France when he got injured and France played Konate and they looked decent. I was like,
something.
I've never been a fan. I think he's just big.
Yeah,
he's big and quick.
Hopefully, Dortmund will take this chance and win the Bundesliga, because Bayern has been winning it for the past 10 years.
They started it on a high yesterday against Frankfurt at home, and props to Daniel Malen, who's now 6 goals and 5 assists in the last 6 games. He's looking really bright, and he looked at the fixtures that are remaining, because now for a Bundesliga fan, you get carried away when another team gets ahead of Bayern Munich with a few weeks remaining. But this time around, I think it's gonna happen, because for Dortmund, apart from Borussia Mönchengladbach, which is in their way, the rest are easily winnable fixtures for them. So Edin Terzic might be bringing the Meisterschale to them.
So in essence, the change was necessary, but not necessarily at that time.
Yes,
Exactly.
Maybe they should have waited a bit.
They should have waited to the
To be honest,
end
I
of
was
the
surprised.
season.
I was surprised with Julian Nagelsmann losing his job, because
I understood what they were saying. I just think they agreed to be held at ransom by Tuchel, which is unlike Bayern.
Yes.
And number two, if you change Bayern have the guy they go to every time they want to change. His name is Jupp Heynckes. That's what they do. Things are going bad, they tell him, Mzee come. Mzee is gotten from his farm.
And Hansi Flick probably.
From his farm now, he comes, he sorts the thing out, they win Champions League, and then he goes back. That's the guy they should have bought. Because Tuchel is coming with all this, like you're saying, fresh, different, just
Back
that.
three.
In a toxic environment.
I really do not like that inverted fullback thing. I think it's overrated. Yes, I think it's overrated. Bayern is an example of a board interfering with managers' staff and not giving them space to sort their stuff out. Cheptoo says, give some special mention to Diogo Jota. The guy has been really struggling this season, but the past 2 games he's shown that he's elite. I'm not sure he's elite, but he's shown something. If Liverpool was Bayern, would Klopp still be around? No. But then again, if Liverpool was Bayern, they wouldn't have let things go the way Liverpool let them go for the last 2 years. Bayern have to rethink about Sane and Gnabry. I agree, they have too much of the same thing. Bayern's Tuchel experiment isn't working. Nagelsmann was better, honestly. I see Elijah is awake. Very nice. I rate Ten Hag. I have faith he will be ruthless and bin players such as Fred, Maguire, to top players, not bang average players. I understand the belief. James, explain the context of that line, oops, I did it again, to those youngings. It's a Britney Spears song from way back then. It was very cheeky from Mainz. It's a shame Dortmund can't capitalize, and Upamecano is a French Maguire. Saji, I wouldn't add a word to everything you have said.
They're calling him Upa Maguire.
Yeah, even a commentator.
It's Maguire Pro Max.
They called him Upa Maguire.
Maguire Pro Max.
No, Upa Maguire was the funniest.
It was the
French
funniest,
Maguire.
and it was a commentator actually.
When Kusta says Starboy chose to hide today, maybe. Lakini he's unwell though. Be nice to the guy. Anyway, so that's it. So Bayern waendelee na mashida zao. Bayern na Chelsea same was up. And it's very interesting. It's all about Tuchel.
Chaos everywhere.
Like
Chaos.
it's Tuchel here, it's Tuchel there.
Yes.
Back and talk about the relegation, because that battle seems to be taking a different kind of
Yes,
sort of
lovely.
shape.
Interesting.
You know?